Uh, there's two things I hate: joint practices and ties. Um, I really don't know why there's ties in the NFL. Um, because when I first watched the NFL, I thought ties meant like tiebreaker. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't start. I started watching the NFL like around 2004. I think that's when I became, you know, or not really became a fan, but I started to watch, the NFL around 2004 because my Knicks was just so bad at the time. I had to look somewhere else, and I didn't want to be a baseball fan, you know, because basketball was the only thing, only sport I knew at the time. Um, but I thought, for one, you know, I thought because the NFL have wins, losses, and ties, right? At the time, I thought the T meant for like tiebreaker. You know how you split against your rivals and you need that extra game or you need that last game to determine who uh, wins the tiebreaker or whatever. I thought that was for that, but my brother said no. There's ties in the NFL. I was like, what are you talking about? He said that yeah, when two teams uh, are tied, let's say the Broncos and the Eagles are tied 13-13, and they go to overtime and it's still tied. That counts as a tie. So nobody wins. It's like why didn't why don't they just go to sudden death? They actually had sudden death, but they took that out. So if there's no score at the end of regulation, they go to overtime. And if there's still no score in regulation, it ends in a tie. And I said that why don't they just do what college does? Like you don't have to start at the 50, you just start at the goal line, and whoever scores like twice wins the game. That was pretty good thinking for me, but I don't know. That's just how the NFL is. And then the practice, the joint practice is just dumb because we all know that they're gonna have a lot of fights in joint practices. But I never understood joint practice.